I'd like to know, what's your guys' favorite show? Real Talk! Talk to you about is, who do you plan on voting for in this political election? Coming to you live and direct. Hey, we are live and direct at the Los Angeles Independent Film Festival with Real Talk Just Listen, asking people what do they think about our current politics and our political situation. Can you tell us what your name is?
Erica.
So Erica, what are some of the changes that you would like to see in government and in the new president, in the new presidents and the new presidential candidates?
I would love change. I love Barack Obama. I think he would be a perfect candidate to actually make that happen. I'm totally against the war, so maybe that would be a great change to like stop the war in Iraq. And also, I mean, just overall, we need change for this country to be seen in another aspect. We need to like go to another direction and be seen as as the United States that we are.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
22.
So, do you think about the current gas crisis and the energy crisis? Do you have any opinions on that?
It's absolutely crazy. I used to fill up a tank gas with $30, and now it's $65. I'm completely broke with gas prices. I would definitely want to see that also change and drop down a little bit more so I can use my car much more to get to places.
I'd like to know, what's your guys' favorite show?
Real Talk!
Hey, welcome back to Real Talk Just Listen. I'm your host, MATARI, and we are live in studio in Los Angeles, California, the entertainment capital of the world. And today we are talking politics. We're talking politics, and today we have in our studio 3 studio guests. We have a Republican and an Independent and a Democrat. And our first guest is Mr. Suraj Knight, and he is a MBA Management and Information Tech student. And we also have Floyd Aragon, and he is an attorney and a lawyer. And Mr. Frank Dawson, and he is the Chair Communications Department at Santa Monica Community College. Today, what we'd like to do is, can you introduce yourself to me? Give us a brief introduction about yourself.
Well, my name is Suraj Knight. I'm from San Diego, California. Live out here now in Los Angeles, and kind of self-employed at the time. You know, doing art and different things. Wanted to get into the management and information technology side. Job I had, it got laid off. So, you know, the economy is really important. This election is really important to me. So.
All right. Thank you.
And I'm Frank Dawson, originally from New York City. Been out here in Los Angeles for a very long time. I've been an executive and a producer in television business, and now I'm a professor at Santa Monica College, and I'm chair of the communication department.
Okay.
Hi there, I'm Floyd Aragon. I was born in Inglewood and always lived in Los Angeles. I'm a criminal defense lawyer, and I also do a little bit of bankruptcy law on the side.
All right, so as you can see, we have a really, really good panel. What we want to do is just, I'm just going to just break out and just ask questions. I'd like to know, what do you think about Barack Obama?
I think he's a really intelligent candidate, and I like his policies. I think his vision for change is something that's really needed for our country and really for the United States standing in the world.
All righty, cool. And you, Mr. Dawson?
Barack Obama. I had a chance to meet Mr. Obama before he before he put his hat in the ring as far as the presidency is concerned. And when talk went around about whether or not he would run for president, I really thought it was too soon at that time. And I was wrong. I really underestimated where the country was at and where people were and how much people were interested in change and something different. So I think he's come along at kind of like the right time.
Okay, wow. And you?
In terms of Barack Obama, I don't think that he has any experience. He's never had a real job other than organizing. He has never really written anything other than his own autobiography. I don't think he understands the way that the economy works. And in terms of his ideas for new ideas and change, he hasn't stated anything concrete. It's just all talk. No plan.
Folks, there you have it. Now that's really drastic right there. Oh, now let's flip the coin. What about McCain? Why don't we start with you?
Well, McCain is not my first choice. I don't think that he's conservative enough, but in terms of a lesser of two evils, at least McCain wants to keep spending, undercut the massive amount of spending that George W. Bush has done in his last 7, almost 8 years. George W. Bush spent more than the Democrats spent, which as a conservative, I find very problematic. I think that in terms of conservative politics, less is more, and it's best to spend just the least amount for infrastructure and necessities, and not all have all this pork spending, such as the Alaska Bridge to Nowhere, other spending projects that seem to benefit the home state but don't benefit the country as a whole, and just basically waste money.
Mr. Dawson?
I find John McCain completely uninspiring. Completely uninspiring. I hear nothing different than what has gone on for the last 8 years. I see no change as far as our involvement in the Middle East and in the war. I see no change, no difference at all. I think it's a question of whether or not the country moves forward or the country moves backwards. And I think Mr. McCain is definitely several steps backwards.
Good point. Good point. And you?
I know McCain is. He seemed like he appeared to be a really smart fellow when before him running for office. But once he started to run for office, it seemed like he took a lot of the different platforms that the Bush administration tends to uphold. And I think our country really needs drastic change.
Yeah.
And it's not really that our government is broke. I think it's more that the people that are involved in government are not doing the jobs. They need to focus. Actually handle the real issues.
Now that was a very, very interesting. Just sitting here listening to your responses. What I'd also like to know before we go to our we're gonna go to a commercial break, but we're gonna come back and just delve a little deeper. I mean, you guys hit some really, really great points that I think that we can probably even expound on. So why don't we get ready to take a commercial break and come back with Real Talk, Just Listen.
Hey, I'd like to know, what's you guys' favorite show?
Real Talk!
This is Terry, your host of Real Talk, Just Listen, and we are here. Tell us your name.
Lauren McKnight.
We'd like to know, who are you going to vote for in this presidential election?
Well, it's been difficult, but I think I'm going to vote for Obama.
Can you tell us why?
I like him better. he's cooler to me. I don't know, just like I can listen to him, and he just like I understand a lot of his views, a lot more than McCain. So